I'm Adam Watson.
I'm Tyler Reynolds.
This is the Darkslinger Mafia 28 Days of Christmas. And today we're going to take a look at Magnus Robot Fighter issue number 34, which is just barely a Christmas issue.
Yeah.
The most Christmassy thing about this whole comic is what you see on the cover.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of one of those that used the holiday happening to sell more issues, but didn't really do a whole lot to actually make it a real holiday thing, you know?
I don't want to sound mean, but I doubt it worked.
Yeah, you might be surprised during this era. This was during the era that comics were still selling a lot of copies.
Oh, yeah.
This thing has a huge print run. You can easily find this in any 50-cent bin. At any comic shop, at any Comic-Con, you will find it. They are not rare whatsoever. Did it actually sell more issues to have Christmas on the cover? Actually, probably.
Really?
Probably, yeah, because like anything holiday actually does sell better.
I guess because like your mom could walk into the store and be like, "Oh, Christmas."
Yeah, they might think this is like stocking stuff, or even for kids who don't read comics and stuff.
The only thing I can say I like about it is like I like that they changed the logo to be
red and green. Yeah,
like that works.
Yeah, I actually like a lot about the cover. I don't know much about Magnus though. I have quite a few issues of it, but I haven't read any of them, right?
Okay.
And I know he's an old character who got resurrected with Valiant. I know that, he went on to be published by other companies after that. But I don't know a shit ton about this, so I'm kind of lost in this world too.
Yeah, his shoulder's really weird.
It's the double shoulder pads.
Is it what
Yeah.
it is? Oh,
yeah. Opens up with a Street Fighter ad.
That's a good ad.
Yeah, I like that ad too.
I like Genesis players can kick some real.
Yep.
And it doesn't even show it. Like, that's good.
Fill it in with your word of choice. Yeah. Yeah, so we see the Christmas banners. We see a what the fuck Santa outfit on this guy.
Is that a Santa outfit?
I guess.
Looks like that girl's Santa outfit from the Gen 13.
It really does. Yeah. So this is written by Dave DeVries, penciled by Jim Calafiore, who would go on to be a really phenomenal penciler. I think his pencils are competent in this, but I think it's almost kind of like this Valiant House style with the coloring that just didn't really work all that well yet. Gonzalo Mayo is the inker, and Mark Cesar is the colorist.
Hey, don't forget Bob Layton. He edited it.
Hey, you can include Bob Layton if you want, but I never include the editors.
Editor-in-chief. He's a chief.
That doesn't mean he edited the issue, just so you know.
Something important. His name is literally right there. It's the last one. You're skipping over.
All right. You credit him. It's all good.
He's just in spite at this point.
So, opens up with Magnus and some girl who I don't know and some robot who I don't know walking through an alleyway in Australia, which in the year, what year is this? 4002. So in the year 4002, apparently Australia is like the last refuge against having robots. But there seem to be a lot of robots in Australia in this issue, so I'm just confused by that.
I mean, they're walking with one, so...
Yeah, they're walking with one. He's got a trench coat and a hat on.
It's got to be one of them.
Nobody is going to know that is a robot.
It's a Ninja Turtle disguise.
Right. So...
I do like his design, though. He's cool.
Yeah, he does have a cool design. The weird guys throw... I don't know if they're surfers or what the hell they are. Throw a beer bottle at him. And then we're greeted to some boring-ass dialogue that I don't really understand.
Close-up foot shot.
There's something called the Malieve Empire. I don't know what it is. That I get this is issue number 24, but they don't do a good job explaining to me what the Malieve Empire is. No. I don't know what it is. I guess you have to read all 23 issues to understand this.
I think especially for a Christmas issue, that's definitely going to get thrown in somebody's stocking who might have never read this before.
They should have done a recap.
They should have done a recap.
They really should have. Yeah. I love that ad. I've always loved that ad. So then we get these big ass robot things that are a part of some sort of empire or something. I don't know. I don't understand what the hell's going on.
It's like the robot's half cousin or something. I don't know.
I don't know. They show up and they want to arrest Magnus. That's what I got out of it, right? And he does his whole Magnus thing, which is he has the ability to punch robots for some reason. I guess he must be super strong or something. But he does kick the shit out of these robots.
Giz.
I know, right?
Weird sound effect.
Yeah, that's another problem with this comic is like, anytime you have a future-based story, you will have the writer attempting to create some slang that doesn't exist in our world, right? And sometimes it's okay. Like in the 2099 universe, they use shock in place of shit or fuck. But when like Peter David was doing Spider-Man 2099, that worked. It worked fine. Because, you know, he just kind of used it the same way that you would say shit or fuck in this day and age, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, they couldn't put that in a Spider-Man comic. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, like that makes sense.
I'm fine with that. But then you get some of this, like, they say like Gorn or something like that in this as slang. And it's like, that's not slang now. That's never going to be slang. What the hell, right?
And there still is called police.
Yep. The police
like
show up.
International space cop.
No, not a lot has changed in 2,000 years. This is not... This world doesn't seem to be as evolved as what you would think it would be for that far in the future.
That's a cool ad.
Yeah?
I like that one.
I do too. So, Magnus goes back and forth, and they have a lot of dialogue, a lot of unnecessary dialogue, to just say that he's going with the police.
We gotta explain his Miranda rights, I guess. I don't know.
Right? So, the girl part of the trio, who may or may not be his girlfriend, I don't know on that one. She goes back to her pad, I'm guessing. Must be like really high atop a skyscraper of some sort. And is crying because Magnus has been arrested. And then like the robot tries to comfort her. And he kind of seems like he's AI, but he kind of doesn't at the same time.
Oh, AI or not, his design is still cool. So
yeah, he's coolly designed.
G3.
Yeah, he's not the type of AI that wants to take over jobs of drawing comics and stuff like that.
He's not sitting there.
He's the proper type of AI that will do your dishes.
He's like, hey, how you doing? Like,
right?
Okay, he's not sitting there going, let me draw. I'm gonna take your job from you right now. Like,
yeah. So she slaps his hand off. She's got some sort of PTSD going on with robots. It's not explained what it is. She didn't want him touching her, and then she feels bad about it because he's actually a good robot. This I do like. She slaps the robot, and she's actually feeling her hand because it hurt.
And that's cool. That's actually really cool.
I think that works. Yeah.
But now that she smacked him, he's going to go draw a coat.
And he'll take all the artist jobs.
1,000 years later, and that's what's going to happen.
Then we see Magnus in prison. But it turns out they're just going to release him because they don't want the international incident of keeping him. It would have been nice if they had explained why it would be an international incident. Because is he representative of America in the year 4000 or something? Or the British Empire? Like, I don't know why. I do know that this helicopter is really fucking weird, though. I get they're trying to like create a futuristic hover thing, right?
We understand that you save people constantly, so we can't really hold you here, but we don't like you.
Yeah.
And there's just a giant jet turbine on top of the helicopter.
Yeah, like why is that turbine on the top?
It kind of reminds me of like how weird they look in the Avengers movies, except the Avengers movies kind of have like wings, and then it's just like giant turbines on the side.
They're actually Quinjets in the Avengers.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they have some bases.
This is just on top.
Yeah, this is just like they took a military helicopter and put a turbine on top of it. I don't know, it's weird.
Like a bullet train or something, I don't know.
Yeah. And then we get football cards. So
it's not even that bad of an ad. It's just
football cards, baseball cards, basketball cards. They all sold really, really well in the early 90s. I think by 93 they were starting to die out a little, right? But I would say there was a crossover between kids who collected comics and kids who collected sports cards, right?
It makes sense.
What I wouldn't say, though, is that the kids who are collecting both were actually reading the comics. So they probably never even saw this ad.
Yeah,
the kids who were reading the comics like me probably didn't give much of a shit about sports.
Yeah.
And because like I don't give two shits about football.
Didn't you still collect baseball cards?
I did. I had a lot of baseball cards, but I also do like baseball a bit more than I do football.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it turns out they're just trying to lead Magnus into a trap, and they throw him out of the helicopter. There's not even like an opening in it.
It does have little turbines on the bottom though.
It does. It's nowhere near as big as on the top.
There's not even a door on the side of it or anything. How did he get thrown out?
That's what I was wondering. Yeah, like I guess maybe it's this little trap door in the front.
But he's over here.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever the case, he gets tossed out of that.
Yeah, like happens, I guess.
Yeah, his arms are tied. It doesn't exactly seem fair.
No.
I do like this Shadow Man #0 ad.
How did he make it out of that?
Because he's Magnus. He's the main character. If he died, the series is over.
Plot armor right there.
Exactly.
They could have stretched out the series for like 10 more issues if they just made him walking into the series.
Oh, they stretched this out for quite a while.
I bet they did.
This series went a long time.
I really bet they did.
Yeah. So she somehow has a psionic link to him. I don't know what it is. Hasn't been explained.
Of course she does.
But she knows he's in danger. And then we get a Shadow Man ad that does work on me. I do actually like this one.
That does?
Yeah, I like this ad.
I
like the old school look of the drawing in the top. And even though he's goofy looking, his design's goofy looking, I still think it looks cool.
I'll be honest, the only thing I remember about Shadow Man is the Aerosmith crossover, I think.
Yeah, that's fair.
And that...
Like issue number 12.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah. First appearance of Aerosmith in comics. Might be the only appearance of Aerosmith in comics. I don't know. So some robots show up. I think they're robots at least. It might be mechs. I'm not sure. But they show up and they're going to lay a beat down on him. He beats them a bit, but then they start beating him. His hands are tied. It's not exactly fair. I will say right here when his arms are in the water and right here. Like, did he just suddenly decide to break this? Because, like, they should have shown... I guess maybe that's what he's doing right here. Oh, it is. There is actually a crack in it. But it's just a crack. I don't know.
They should have given, like, a breakout scene where he's like...
Yeah, it should have been a closer up. It should have been more noticeable that's what was happening.
More meaningful.
Yeah, I like the close-up on his face. That looks good.
I like that a lot. Actually.
There's a lot here that looks good, but I think, like, the action could have been clearer.
I think more on this panel, or, like, after this one, like, maybe they could have split this into, like, this is him.
Yeah.
And then he's breaking out of it, and then boom, he's over there.
I think the drawing is very competent. I think the action scene itself is a little lacking.
Yeah, it doesn't flow.
No. I like this.
That's really cool. I like that a lot, actually. Spits his tooth out? Or is
it his tooth or is he just spitting?
I don't know. I'd like to imagine it's his tooth.
Yeah.
Adds more to it.
Whatever the case, this fight scene's working a little bit better,
It says Giz again.
Is it Giz?
It's Giz.
Oh, you mean the robots? Yeah.
No, he just
I do think that the robots should have had like a little bit different of a balloon effect.
I think like purple, and then like I like that the thunderbolt is like instead of just like the straight thing, it's a thunderbolt. I think it should have all been spiky, and then it was like purple on the inside.
Yeah, I could get that. I get that.
Well, I guess on the purple background it would have looked kind of weird, but like blue, like a different color for the robots would have been kind of cool.
Yeah, this is not a good background choice.
No, it doesn't really flow.
So then this dude whacks him in the head with his gun. Shows up, they kill the robots, whacks him in the head with his gun. And this is where we know this actually takes place in Christmas time because he tells him Merry Christmas.
Milano? Like the crackers?
What are you looking?
His name's Milano?
Oh. Yeah, his name's Milano. I don't know, it's a weird name.
Isn't that like those chocolate biscuit things?
Yeah, there's chocolate biscuits called Milano. That could be where the writer came up with a name. Like, there are so many characters in the 90s. It could be that he's actually a character from the original Magnus series. I don't know. I don't know that series.
He should have washed up on the North Pole or something.
Yeah, that could have been cooler. Would have been more Christmassy. So the girl and the robot take off because they know Magnus is in danger and they need to go get Rye because he's the other character that has his own title who is set in this time period of 4002. So, yeah, they need to go get Rye simply because, hey, these characters are in the same time zone and we need our time period and we need them to team up. If I remember right, Rye is actually the future version of Bloodshot because Bloodshot's nanites, he doesn't die and he eventually becomes Rye.
Bloodshot's a cool character.
Yeah, yeah. And that's like the future version of him. So, yeah. And then we get Hardcore versus the Armorines. Armorines was a shit title.
I hate that ad.
I do too. I think it's boring.
It's like a wallpaper. It's just like
this, it's not laid out in a way that really makes me pay much attention to it.
Background looks like one of those like I like that. I kind of like that it's a Christmas tree, but it does kind of look like one of those like really cheap postcards you make in like 6th grade for your mom.
Yeah, I can see that. And then we get an ad for Wizard. I'm actually surprised there aren't more Wizard ads in these comics back then, because Wizard was like the big dog in terms of sales for a long time.
No, Wizard ad's kind of cool too. I actually like it.
Yeah. And this ad, Gen 13 number half, is what it's advertising, which was like a big deal when this came out, because I think that's the first of the Wizard half issues.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then we get
Boxing Legends one does kind of work for me actually.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
I don't like all the black, like the black and white, but that's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, so Magnus Robot Fighter number 34. Would you get another issue for any reason other than that you like video game ads at this time period?
Honestly, no.
Yeah, I kind of figured. All right, you got anything else?
No, that's it.
Let's go make some comics.
This holiday season, are you looking to transform that friend or family member in your life into a comics fan, but they're being a resistant butthole about it? Try Darkslinger Comics merchandise. These are a perfect gateway drug. They'll be a nerd before they know it. We have the Chronicles of Von Helsing pint glass, perfect for all of your holiday drinks. Who Will Save the World buttons. We had Who Will Save the World shot glasses, but we're currently sold out on those. And enamel pins featuring the mini slingers in holiday designs. We have Le Mime as Santa Claus. Inspiratu is Krampus. And Todd is Jacob Marley from A Christmas Carol. You don't have to just buy these as a gift. You can buy them for yourself too. They're available at our website, darkslinger.com. Retailers, you can order these in bulk through Comics Mainstream.